What is it, butter? What is it?
Alright, I'm going in. Insana. Ayo? Kinsa!
Boding!
Kinsa!
Boding!
Unsay nimo to ya unsay nimo to yo dinhi.
Atod ka tubig!
Ho?
Atod ka tubig! Ikaw!
Tinood?
Oh! Wag!
Dili ba kakon?
Kalay! Pabilis ako! Ilit tayo!
Oh, buddy, what's up, bro?
Here it is.
Man? You okay?
Thanks,
man. Okay.
What's in here?
All shampoos and butter shampoo.
Alright, Boding's here. He's bringing us water because he's a legendary neighbor. Brad, ¿cómo está?
Thank you, bro. Oh, did you drive it here?
Oh, yes.
Okay, here, I'll...
Hey, butter! Get inside!
Inside, get inside, please. Inside.
How are you here?
Okay lang, Brad. ¿Cómo yung balay?
Okay lang.
Okay lang?
Oh. Where did I put here?
Oh, dito.
Dito.
Or Diha, right? Is
No,
Diha?
Diha.
Diha, because Dito is far.
Dito.
Diha is nearby.
Dito is Tagalog. Like, Dinhi. Dito is sa Tagalog of Dinhi. Nearby. Tagalog.
Wait a minute. That's not water. Oishi!
Ayan, was.
Oishi! Because we can't appear, but we can always oishi from a physical distance.
These are going up.
Sige. Oh!
You tried it?
Oh! The Oishi up here nowadays is very useful.
Oishi. Serioso, no?
Oh.
He brought us spider wine. Good man. So, you wouldn't have seen this before, but basically the whole week before we came here, I was actually with Boding at our house. I mean, it's just been us at the house before. The only 3 places I've been in the past 2 weeks are our old house, where Boding was, and where Boding's been making tambay, here, and then prior to that as well as at my Tita and Tito's, but that's it. So, Boding's been chilling at his house the whole time, so we feel pretty confident with him bringing us water today. He's just being a bro.
Hi! How are you?
Good, brother. How are you, man?
Okay.
So I actually got Boding a surprise. If you remember when I went to the store, I wanted to, Boding!
Yes.
Oh, Brad, social distance. Actually,
Oh, yes,
actually
yes.
we're pretty good here, Brad.
Oh,
I got yesterday.
wow, that's nice.
For you.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be happy.
Cheers, Brad.
Social distancing.
Yeah, what's is this the one? There's only 2 left in the store, man.
Yes, thank you.
Explain to everybody. That's what your son uses, right?
Oh, for Ozil, I don't know. Basta kay Ozil loves this.
The oat milk, yeah.
Oh,
So I wanted, when we were in the store yesterday, I was thinking about getting Boding some of that stuff. He was helping us. We had no water, but we had water jugs at our old compound, so Boding's bringing them by now. Woo!
Legend. Absolute legend.
Legend, man. That was an unexpected amount of fighter wine as well. Good man. Brad.
my zombie starter pack pagalit.
A what?
Zombie starter pack.
Anthony.
Double barrel of.
Ah.
Locked and loaded?
Yeah.
I really want to practice my... Brad, I've been doing an hour of Bisaya. Okay, guess what I learned earlier?
Sige, pasika,
We have to do a tiny bit, we have to do the...
Sige, pasikatin.
Although I'm confident we're fine because we've literally... I've already been with Boding this past week prior to coming here, so... But, you know, we still want to set a good example if everybody physically distanced. I learned today, my and mine is ako or akong.
Oh.
I learned that their or theirs is ila or ilahang. I learned that ours is among.
Oh,
I'm learning the Bisaya stuff, man.
that's good.
And was that correct, Ganina, when I said unsay nimo tuyo dinhi?
Oh,
What is your purpose here?
Yes.
Because they told me if you go to a house and you're like ayo,
Oh.
that's when you might hear it. Somebody might respond to you and go, Diba?
Yes.
Oh, Wishi! You taught me that, Brad. It's all you.
Alright, thank you.
Asa ka? Frutas?
Sunod sa Robinsons,
Oh,
mo palit og mga prutas and vegetables.
sige, Brad. Hey, do you miss butter? Be honest. Do you miss butter?
We used to close the gate always because we're used to butter. We're thinking na butter is still in the compound.
Oh, I never thought about
Close the
that.
gate. Ay, butter is not here one day.
Oh, grab it, man.
Close.
We support each other. Just so you know, we talk to Boding every day. We just don't go to the compound often because we're trying to stay home much. But before coming here again, we were with Boding for a whole week, so feel confident with him bringing us water. Kinsa? Kinsa ni?
Ingo!
Butter, go inside. Butter. Here, butter. Butter, in here. Oh, what's up, Brad?
Oh, I want some.
Oh, you got, what do you got? You got,
Fruits.
oh, nice.
Oh, just
What's up?
Just juice lang. Kanalay.
Oh, nice, good. Do you have lemons? Do you have lemons?
Mango, lemon.
Oh, I'll just take some lemons, man. That's it, that's good. Wait up. Oishi. That's our new one, Brad. Oishi. I'm Ping, huh? I'm Ping. Just message her.
Okay.
Take care with you and Z-Boy and everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, Brad. Pag ayo.
Oh. Good, very good. You're very good na. Bisa kayo.
Oh, asa ka mo adto?
Ipasak.
Tibasak?
Ipasak.
Don't worry, Boding's good, his family's good. We're looking after each other often. Just because we're here doesn't mean we're not in contact with the people we care about. Boding, he's an amazing Filipino neighbor. And he was actually planning on being in Australia soon with his wife, but unfortunately with the coronavirus too, that's been postponed for a little bit. But I'm sure when that happens, he has a chance to go. I'm going to share with you more about that story and about him so we can all support him. And like we're doing now, he's supporting us, we support him, we support each other. Spread the love. Spread the wishies. If you didn't know, wishies like a joke. Okay, so sometimes you might see on my vlogs or in Brett's vlogs that, you know, Brett seems, he's like the dong, you know, like the young, you know, juvenile, mischievous guy. But one thing that I really think is a good representation of his personality is what he did with Butter. How he got this dog off the street, you know, saved his life, cared for it, and now raised her to be an awesome pup. And you'll see another example of that now. He really looks after and cares for her. And Brett's that kind of person. He really is. If he's your friend, he's a very loyal, caring friend. And you're going to see that now. I'm going to show you an example of this.
Busy. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Just give him a little bath ball, little bubble bath.
Oh no! Oh no, Butter! She's not scared anymore though, eh?
No, it's
Yeah,
nice.
you've trained her well, that's cool. Why do you give her a bath? What does it do? Like keeps the fleas away or?
Why do you shower yourself, Kyle? To keep yourself clean, man.
That's a good answer. Okay, see you later. And that's the dog in him right there. I think, why do you give yourself a bath? Brett and Butter. We actually called her Butter because Brett sounds like bread. Bread and butter.
But we don't want fleas, do we?
So I've actually already washed my hands with soap and water, but now I'm also using alcohol. I'm sure that many people watching this now, you know, we all have this kind of oversensitivity now to wanting to be clean and wash our hands, which is good, especially right now with the virus going around. So that's why I'm doing it, just to be extra precaution. Carrots, hummus, that's ground up chickpeas, a little bit of oil, and then fresh carrots. So important right now to fill our bodies with a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits and things that can boost our immune system, make us feel good, make our bodies tick in a good way. In the Philippines, they call this salabat. Ginger tea. Oh, it smells awesome. Good for your immune system. Yeah, the sun is going down. You can actually hear call to prayer. There's a mosque nearby where we live, so sometimes you hear that in the background of our videos. Yeah, just catching up, connecting with people on the internet right now. I think tonight I'll do a little bit of sit-down story time with you guys downstairs, but oh, I'm thinking about doing like some random Facebook video hangouts just with some of you. Like we just connect and chat for a bit and kind of hang out online just to talk about life, spread some good vibes. So if you think that's a cool idea and I should maybe pursue that and you'd be, you know, interested in having a random video chat for fun and good vibes, let me know. Until then, here's the Cagayan de Oro sunset. Okay, story time. I just want to talk to you guys about, you know, something I'm sure we're all experiencing. Right now, you know, it's very easy to scroll on your news feeds and social media, or, you know, look on the news on TV and online and get very overwhelmed. I mean, everyone's watching the numbers increase and seeing how this pandemic is spreading out across the world, and it can be very, very, you know, anxiety building. I just want to share a story with you quickly tonight that always reminds me, you know, to what to focus on, and also always kind of challenges me to, you know, see through all the intense difficulty and you know, the sadness and whatnot, and just power on and carry on. So before we begin, I'm just going to take you away to the mountains of the Philippines up north. Here we go. Okay, so what you would have seen is some clips of me going down to a place called Batad. It's the UNESCO World Heritage Rice Terraces in Banawe, Ifugao. That is the Cordilleras. It's an area in northern Luzon that's very mountainous. And what happened is when I went there, that was actually 2016. And as I was walking down in the fields, I saw these ladies, these kind of elderly ladies who were harvesting rice. I ended up talking to them and just kind of got involved, ended up in the fields, and I met a lady called Lola Anna. And that was fascinating because I sat down with Lola and just started talking a little bit, and I was so amazed she could speak English. She couldn't speak Tagalog, she couldn't speak Bisaya, but she could speak some English. I think that's due to Americans in the past who ended up in the Cordilleras, and of course all the different tourists that visit the area. She just kind of picked it up. But here's the thing. So sitting with Lola Anna and just chatting to her, I ended up asking her a very simple question. I said, Lola, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? And she looked over at me and she just said, you know, with so much... Sorry, I don't know why I'm crying. I don't know why I'm crying. Sorry, it's because I'm thinking ahead. And she answered the question by going, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. It's just emotions, because these are real things. This really happened, and they stick with me. So when she answered, you know, I don't know, I was really like shocked. I was like, you don't know your age? But it was the way she answered the question where she went, I don't even know. And then the way she started talking about, you know, how she enjoys just making chica chica with her friends and harvesting the rice and having a drink at the end of the day and just, you know, being there in the present. It was like her age just didn't matter. And for me, what I've always taken from that ever since is, you know, when I look at my life, it can be so easy sometimes, or just when anybody looks at your life, and when anybody looks at their own lives, it can be so easy sometimes to, you know, just get overwhelmed by the huge big picture. And what I'm referring to is right now, for example, if you look at this coronavirus and the pandemic, you know, it can be very, very overwhelming and very anxiety building and scary and sad and difficult to hear these numbers climb and observe what's happening around the world. But, you know, when I think about Lola Anna and how she didn't even care about how old she was, she didn't care about how many years she'd been here or how big, you know, her life was. What she cared about was what was right in front of her, and just be focusing on the day and the present and the appreciation of things. And it's just like today, that's what I pull from this, and that's what I just wanted to share with you, is that, don't get me wrong, I have moments where I'm feeling anxious and sad and really overwhelmed, but I always think back to moments in my life where I've learned, like this with Lola Anna, you know, in the Cordilleras, and just reset and think what's important. And what's important is being here and present and now, and taking it day by day. That's what I just wanted to share with you. I just want to share with you that story because it sticks with me and it's very beautiful. So here's a few more shots in the Cordilleras. And you know, just let's try not to get overwhelmed by something bigger, you know, around us. Let's try and make sure that we respect it's there, but we just focus on what's in front of us and our lives and appreciation. Power on. See you when I see you.